Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam wanted to become a pilot. In 1957, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam went to Dehradun to appear for the exams. When the results were declared, he was ranked 9th to pass out the exams. And there were only 8 candidates to be selected. So Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam lost in that race to become a pilot. Naturally, any young boy who sees his own dreams shattering right in front of him would get depressed, a bit dejected. From Dehradun, from that place, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam went to Rishikesh. He had his Ganga Snan there and went straight away to Shivananda ashram there. He met a saint and the saint asked him that you look a bit depressed and dejected and stressful from your facial expressions, from your body language. What happened? And the young Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said, this all happened to me. And the saint at the Shivananda ashram there in Rishikesh told Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the young boy, that think that God has something more in store for you. Stress came down to level 0. See, thought processes are important. The way you handle yourself, at the start of my talk I said, mind yourself well and manage yourself well, then you will be able to handle your stress as well. Stress is inevitable. You need to manage it well. And it comes by a thought process. So this saint at Shivananda ashram told Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam that think at this moment that God has something better in store for you. Be positive. Be optimistic. Handle yourself well. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, after decades, writes about this incident that I did not get a chance to fly an aeroplane, but I made things which could fly faster than that. That is the missiles, and Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is now the missile man of India. So when you fail, because success is not golden without failure, success is only silver and without failure. आपके जीवन में अगर आपने चुनौती नहीं देखी है, आपके जीवन में अगर आपने निष्फलताएं नहीं देखी हैं, तो आपकी सिद्धियों में भी इतनी चमक नहीं आती है. Successes become golden only by failures. As simple as that. So ये भी एक बढ़िया विचार है कि when you fail, tell yourself there is something better in place, better in store for me, by nature, by destiny, by God, in whichever form you say. So this is how such people, I talked to you about Sachin Tendulkar, I talked to you about Pramukh Swami Maharaj, I talked to you about Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. All these people in their respective fields have passed through all the situations and circumstances that we have passed through and we are passing through and we will pass through. But we learn from the legends that how did they take care of themselves, of their family, of the situation, circumstances, of the surroundings, and handle themselves well. We learn from the legends. Now, how to prepare yourself at this moment, for example, when you are not experiencing any stress, that in times of stress, I need a bank account. You have a monetary bank account to handle any type of financial crisis or financial needs, if not crisis. In the same way, you need a bank account, academic bank account, emotional bank account, spiritual bank account, so that you can withdraw from that account and handle stress when it comes. What is that academic bank account? Your IQ should be high, intelligent quotient, that you think rationally, you act purposefully, and you deal with the situation in a way that is very effective. That is your IQ. Develop your IQ well. That will help you as a weapon against stress. Second is your emotional quotient. Understanding people, understanding yourself well is emotional quotient. More connectivity with people, better you will be resourceful to handle stress. Third thing is spiritual quotient. Now this is very important. I suggest a book to all you professionals and businessmen today. The title of the book is Spiritual Intelligence, Why It Matters More Than IQ and EQ. Spiritual Intelligence, the ultimate intelligence, written by Ian Marshall and Dana Zohar. They co-authored this book. They write in this book that a person should develop these 8 qualities that he becomes spiritually healthy. The spiritual quotient. I will not go into the details of this 8 habits or the 8 values and virtues. I'll just name it out for you. If you possess this, you are spiritually healthy. In this book, the authors write, first quality is flexibility. Flexibility to change is intelligence. The new intelligence definition put forward by Harvard University. New definition of intelligence. Flexibility to change, adaptability to change is intelligence. Second is self-awareness. Where am I? What I am talking? Who are the people around me? How am I expressing myself? What are my attitudes at the moment? All this, good consciousness upon all these expressions is your self-awareness, so that you never make a private or a public mistake in your life. That means you are spiritually healthy. Third value of spiritual quotient is an ability to face and use suffering. बहुत अच्छी बात लिखी है. Ability to face the suffering and use the suffering. कोई ऐसी बात आई, दिक्कत आई, तकलीफ आई, दुख आया, तो आप सामना भी कर सकते हो और उस दुख का उपयोग करते हुए आप अपने मिशन को आगे भी बढ़ा सकते हो. The top guy, the top man in our country has this ability to face and use the suffering. Faces the suffering and uses the suffering to convert it into a giant vote bank. Is a very big quality. Fourth quality. See, these are all the resources and weapons that you need handy. 24/7, 365/80. मैं क्या बोला पता चला? 24/7/365/80 is 24/7 के शॉप्स तो आपने देखे. By 365 is around the year. By 80 is 80 years of your life. 24/7, 365/80, you need these weapons handy. The fourth quality है an ability to be inspired by vision. आप कुछ देखें और आपको पता, मन में कुछ ऐसा विचार आए, ऐसी सोच आए कि क्या इसका मैं उपयोग अपने मिशन के लिए कर सकता हूं. Inspired by vision. Fifth quality is an ability to cause as little harm as possible to yourself, to your surroundings, to people around you. Sixth quality, an ability to see connection between diverse things. Seventh quality और eighth quality अद्भुत है. Seventh quality है an ability to ask and probe fundamental questions of life. और eighth quality है an ability to work against a convention. So these are the 8 qualities. If you possess, you are spiritually healthy. And if we don't, or we possess it less, we must try to possess it more. So develop your IQ, develop your EQ, and develop your SQ as well, so that you are quite healthy to face times of crisis, times of stresses, and that makes you more healthy. This is work-related part. Sometimes stress comes from people around you, in your relationships. वो काम से भी बड़ा स्ट्रेस होता है, हाँ या ना? काम से बड़ा स्ट्रेस संबंधों का होता है. संबंध कहाँ टूट गए, कोई तकलीफ आई, रिश्तेदारी में आई, डिवोर्स हुए, कुछ हुआ तो